you know when you've gotten to the right spot for scallops?
A lot of it is experience of diving and trying a lot of areas. We jump around a lot of areas to check spots. Usually we look for a ledge to dive on, and we'll dive down on the edge of it, and the scallops will be right on the bottom.
Can you show us how this mesh bag works?
Sure. The diver takes this bag down, and we have a buoy with a line on it that we clip to the bag so that the tender knows where we are at all times in the water, so he can keep track of us. Just hook that right onto the bag, and
is this attached to the boat?
No, this floats on the surface.
It floats, oh, okay.
So that he can keep track of us. We take the bag down, put the scallops right in the bag.
Now, do you just pick up the scallops? They just pick
The scallops sit right on bottom, and you dive along and you see them, and you pick them up and put them right in the bag. Yeah. And when we're done, we close it up, take our clip, clip it close.
Oh, good. So it doesn't open. You don't drop them all out on your way out.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to get up the nerve to go into this water. I'm sitting here just thinking about it, sort of like I don't want to go in there. I've only been in the Caribbean waters with a rig on, not quite like this, since I've had a wetsuit on.
Yeah.
Never a dry suit.
Well, diving in Maine all winter, you really have to enjoy what you do.
Your turn next.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Get ready. To subscribe to Martha Stewart Living Magazine, please call our 800 number.
Glade Plug-in's Extra Outlet has the extra outlet built right in. So you can make any room in your home Glade fresh without blocking your outlets. Plug-in's Extra Outlet, fresh from Glade.
Plug it in, plug it in. It's Elmo Palooza!
A song-packed video, CD, and cassette with every family's favorite stars. Elmo Palooza. Buy it now on video, CD, and cassette from Sony Wonder.
Here, do something. So you guys are having spaghetti for dinner?
Life moves pretty fast. Sometimes you have to tell yourself, stop. Look around. This is the good stuff.
The look, the feel of cotton.
How's that?
The fabric of our lives.
This is cotton.
The best defense for a natural disaster, like a 6-year-old, is Armstrong flooring. It looks great, and thanks to our clean sweep surface, it's easy to keep clean. Armstrong, the beauty is, it stays that way.
When you were growing up, you were the flower of her life. Now show her that the bloom will never fade. This Mother's Day, send your best with the FTD Loving Thoughts Bouquet. The perfect flowers in a picket fence planter. Tell your mom you remember when the world was as small as your own backyard. Some of Mom's best moments come at E.
This field trip is sponsored by Glade Plug-ins.
Blake Hodgkins has been tender for 3 years.
That's correct.
What exactly does a tender do? What are all your duties?
First of all, I have to help the divers get suited up. and get dressed and rig the tanks up in gear and get the weight belt on the stern and dress them, and then we'll send them over one at a time. And the biggest responsibility is keeping track of where they are when they're underwater.
So Blake, you're pulling in the scallop bags, those mesh bags full of scallops. About how much does one of those weigh? Full?
Probably around 100 pounds or so. Yeah.
Well, let's pull one up and see what we got.
Okay.
Great. So about how many feet down was this one? How long are your lines?
Lines is 130 feet. We're only in 50 feet of water, so there's a lot of slack.
Oh wow, Blake, this is a great catch.
Good catch.
Some of them actually have seaweed attached that help. It bit me.
This one's ambitious, man.
Luckily, my fingers are not in the gloves. So Blake is going to show us how to shuck a scallop.
I go right around the meat.
Here we're taking off all the guts of the scallop. Oh my God, what a scallop. These two shelves are called the valves, right?
Yes.
Okay, and this is a bivalve because there's two of them.
Right.
Okay. Now when we take one part off, one valve off, we're loosening the main part of the scallop, which is the meat that we want, and that's called the adductor muscle.
That's right.
And here, all these little black dots are the eyes, and you can see the live scallop just pulsing here. What's all this other stuff?
Oh, we just call them guts.
Okay, this is the guts. And we're pulling the guts off from around the meat of the scallop. And then we just fling that back to the sea. And then we're cutting out this real meaty, sweet piece of flesh, which is called the adductor, right? And that's what we're going to take home. And then this also goes back to the sea, the other valve.
How you guys doing?
Very well, thank you. This is really an amazing job. And Blake is so fast at it. Yeah, I'm getting better. Now, how much are these going for a pound here in Maine?
Right now they're $7.50 a pound, but it changes year to year.
So where are we going to sell these scallops?
We're going to sell them to Mike Cliff at FW Thurston's.
You know what? I think you're going to sell them to me. I want these for my supper.
Well, I don't blame you. They're very good.
They're going to be great. One more to the birds.
This is my morning commute.
This is our favorite place to rock.
This is my idea of personal growth.
This is where we catch up.
This is how we make a big splash.
This is where I go to get away.
And there's just one place to find it all.
Pier 1.
Pier 1.
Pier 1.
Pier 1.
You'll be surprised by all that's new at Pier 1. Come see for yourself. Pier 1 Imports. Make it your favorite store.
It's Elmo Palooza!
A song-packed video, CD, and cassette with every family's favorite stars. Elmo Palooza. Buy it now on video, CD, and cassette from Sony Wonder.
Pat and Betty here with an easy home-cooked meal idea.
Sliced chicken and vegetables on Reynolds wrap, heavy-duty aluminum foil. Fold it into a packet.
Pop them in the oven.
Reynolds Quick and Easy Packet Cooking. Look for recipes on the box. And forget...
At Kloffenstein's new homerooms furniture store, we found that shoppers look for a variety of things when they're buying new furniture. Of course, low prices are important. And so is quality and selection. And convenient finance terms, too. But when it comes to finally choosing new furniture at Kloffenstein's, the overwhelming deciding factor is comfort. Kloffenstein's new homerooms furniture store. Nobody does furniture better. Nobody.
Today at 5 on NBC 30, we hope you're sticking with an exercise health plan with us. Join us as we continue to Get Fit at 5. We'll learn from our doctor about the importance of nutrition and vitamins. Plus, hold on to your seats as we take you for a live ride at the Cedar Point Amusement Park on board the Power Tower. And we'll talk with some folks from the American Lung Association about blooms for breath. NBC 33 is the place to be today at 5. Join us, won't you?
Do you ever wish you could do this? Or even this? An entertainment center from Oak Express makes it easy. Prefer a traditional look? No problem. Come to Oak Express. Oak Express has entertainment centers in every style and price range. Something to make your every wish come true. Well, Oak Express, 430 Coliseum West, just west of the Glenbrook Mall in Fort Wayne.
Sea urchin are found in more shallow waters. The divers dive only 5 to 10 feet, and their tanks last approximately 1 hour. We'll anchor the boat and use an 18-foot skiff to get in closer to the shoreline. Blake, our tender, is coming in now.
Time to go after urchin now.
I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, that's terrific. Did you make that?
This is, no, local fellow well sees up. This is what we use to break the urchins down off the rock.
Oh, and then just pull them into your net?
Right. We use those same mesh bags.
This is so great. Must have another use. Cultivating in the garden.
Yes, I'm sure.
Jim Dow comes from a family of fishermen. His father caught herring and lobsters and ran a sardine carrier for years. Jim started with his father catching lobsters in the summer and fall. Winter was his downtime, so he found a way to make money by diving for scallops and sea urchin. Going toward the rocks of one of the outer islands off the coast of Bass Harbor. Do you know what island this is, Blake?
This is Black Island.
Oh, we're going on Black Island. We're going to find some sea urchin right now. I like to call them uni because they're served in Japanese restaurants, sushi, sashimi. The uni like to feed on kelp and they live on hard bottoms. They cling to the rocks and feed on the seaweed. So can we pull one up?
We can pull this one up.
Okay, one is ready for us. And so how much does a bag of urchins weigh?
40, 50 pounds.
And the big market is really still Japan.
That's right.
The Japanese come all the way to Maine to get urchin. Oh my gosh. Oh, these look so beautiful. Here, let's put them right here. Oh. There's a broken open one. Well, the flesh looks exactly the color. That's the flesh of the urchin. And that is what we're really looking for with the yellow roe. Oh boy. You want to extricate this beautiful yellow roe. This is what is prized. It's supposed to taste like the bottom of the sea. Blake, do you like uni?
It's all right.
It's all right.
I think it tastes a lot like melon.
That's a good description. Well, these look like a very good size. How big do they have to be to keep?
They have to be 2 inches.
In diameter?
That's right.
Okay, not counting the spikes.
Not counting the spikes.
Okay, well, these look like a good, healthy size, full of that beautiful golden roe. This is on the verge of being small.
Yes, I'd say that's probably small.
Should we send that back?
Send that one back.
Okay. It looks like Jimmy and Steve are ready to be picked up, so why don't you take us back to the boat? You can go pick up the divers.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Okay. I'll start sorting these, making sure that they're the right size.
Sounds good.
Quite a harvest. Well, there it is, a sea urchin, a very peculiar creature of the sea, covered with spines, under which is a shell. Those spines are its protection, its defense, and for motion. And with an incentive, they can move about 1 meter an hour. Pretty slow, I would say.
Not very fast.
It's an odd animal, and it's a delicacy. Should we try and see what they look like?
Yeah, let's cut one open.
Okay. Now, I brought my uni opener, although I thought this was a rare tool. Everybody in Maine seems to have one of these. This is the mouth, the underside. And then look inside for that golden row. Oh, this looks like a good color. How's that look?
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Closed.
So you want those segments. And then you put it into clean ice water, and it kind of firms it up a little bit. Now there's a funny chart. It says sea urchin color and volume card, and you want to match. See, it's just about number 111. Is that a good color?
That's a real good color.
That's a real good color. You want it to be sort of a golden yellow or bright yellow, not brown, not black. So now, do you guys really learn all about the sea life that you're catching?
Yeah.
I'm going to invite you all over for supper and teach you to love what you're catching.
Great.
Okay. So who's waiting on the dock to buy these?
We're going to meet Travis Stanley from Underwater Taxi.
Oh, good. Well, let's go back.
Commercial diving is a fairly new industry in the state of Maine. The boom for scallops began in the early 80s and for sea urchin in the 90s. Despite modern technology, these divers continue the tradition of harvesting by hand, and they find it quite profitable. So profitable, Billy was able to buy a new boat named Duncan and Blake after his 2 sons. Recently, I came back to Maine after an absence of several years, and the natural beauty and the natural resources of that wonderful state made me fall in love with it all over again.
Oh, Travis, are you here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Waiting.
Do you want me to just crack them?
Yeah, why don't you just check?
That's a good one.
See, I raked the... Oh, Travis.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Yeah, that's what you look for. Is that good?
That's okay.
What's the price of urchins today?
$1.10.
They're yours.
Good deal.
Weigh him up, big mug.
Good deal.
Weigh him up.
Well, thank you guys so much. This was a really fun day.
It was a pleasure having you.
Great tender.
Thank you.
Great diver. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for coming. Nice having you.
It's great. So I hope we can go lobstering.
Sure. Give us a call.
In the summertime? What's the best time?
Probably for us, the end of July,
Okay.
August.
Be perfect.
Give us a call.
We will
One
indeed. Okay. Give me a hand out of this. Oh, my scallops. And thanks for the scallops.
Sure.
For a while, you're in denial. I think young, I act young, I must still be young. When you ease into acceptance, also known as letting yourself go, hang on. I can deal with getting older. I just can't deal with looking old.
Night Force Vertical Lifting Complex, only from Avon. Dramatically firm, sagging skin in 12 weeks or your money back, guaranteed.
Some are born beautiful. The rest of us have to keep working.
For a limited time at Carpet One, it's the semi-annual floor covering sales event. Take advantage of no interest and no payments until January 1999 on DuPont Stainmaster Carpet by Bigelow and Laminate Floors by Pergo. Plus, Carpet One guarantees satisfaction, installation, and the lowest prices. Save on the largest selection of laminates, vinyl, ceramic tile, and hardwood flooring in the U.S. Look for our new floor covering catalog and come into Carpet One, 1111 West Washington Center Road.
What's your favorite Seinfeld moment?
I'd rather not say it out loud. It's embarrassing.
Catch the Seinfeld moment on America's Funniest Home Videos at 3 and again on Rosie at 4.
Yada, yada, yada.
When we ask the Seinfeld question of the day at 5, be the 10th caller with the correct answer and you'll win a once-in-a-lifetime Seinfeld prize package.
Count me in on this.
Watch and win on the countdown to the final Seinfeld episode, then plan on joining us for the official final Seinfeld party May 14th at TGI Friday.
Whoa, things are changing.
Yep, renovation's moving right along.
Something's going on.
Present $125 in store receipts dated May 7th, 8th, or 9th at the gift wrap booth and get Mom a free Bath & Body Works gift set while supplies last. And we'll wrap Mom's gift free.
Janice, you are so oblivious to your surroundings.
Old trend, new twist. Renovation at Glenbrook Square.
At the Savoy Ladies Apparel Shop in Time Corners, look what we found for you. A super selection of top quality yet affordable spring and summer fashions. Our personal service and years of fashion experience make a visit to the Savoy like a visit to your own personal fashion coordinator. Wide aisles and roomy private dressing areas always make shopping at the Savoy a pleasure. Chances are the Savoy will have just what you're looking for in misses, petites, and plus sizes. So come see our super spring and summer fashion today at the Savoy.
Today's Martha Stewart Living is brought to you by Avon and by Pier 1 Imports. Closed captioning is made possible by the following sponsor.
My husband has noticed my skin. He says, Pam, you know, we're married 11 years, but hey, girl, you're doing good. This feels really nice.
Alpha Hydrox. Call for a free sample.
Temporary relief isn't enough here and here. Now, long-term help for cartilage is here. Osteo Biflex from Sundown helps your body repair, rebuild, renew.
In my kitchen, these scallops look even better than they looked when I was shucking them on the boat. Look at the beautiful color they have. They're dense, they're very heavy for their size, and they smell absolutely as sweet as can be with a little bit of salt water, seawater thrown in. These are beautiful sea scallops. And they've been kept in a bowl sitting in another bowl of ice. In Maine, the favorite way of cooking scallops is to put them right in a pan with just a touch of oil. And in another cast iron pan, I have about, a little bit more than 1/4 cup of oil. I'm going to fry some capers as a garnish for our scallops. Now, always salt and pepper right before you're going to cook, and both sides. And I would say that because these scallops are so rich and so large, you can count on 3, maybe 4 scallops per person. You don't need many more than that. It's really sufficient. And notice the different colors they come in. Look how white this one is compared to this very pink one. The pink are the prized ones, and I think up in Maine that the fishermen keep the pink ones for themselves. There, the pan is very hot. You can see it just starting to smoke. But I'm not breading them. I am not dipping them in any batter. I really want to taste, when I'm finished, just the scallops themselves. And now I'm going to put my drained capers in the hot oil. The capers are really the berry of a caper bush, and they open up like little flowers as they fry. There, now they're starting to get color. This is one of the fastest meals you'll ever cook. And when you're buying scallops, of course, smell them. They should have that extraordinary sweet smell. I have lots of fresh chopped parsley, a little bit of chervil and basil, and that will be our garnish. Very, very simple. Scallops should take approximately 4 to 5 minutes to cook. Have your plates warm. Just got this really great new plate warmer, flame tamer they call it, but this is a metal, heavy metal plate that fits right over your burner, and you can just warm your plates right on top of this. It's a great thing to have, and you can serve right to the plates. There's the color you want. keep cooking until you finish all your scallops, but I'll just show you what a plate will look like. Serve it with a wedge or two of lemon and a little bit of basil. Serve this with a vegetable of your choice, and you have a lovely fresh sea scallop, a diver scallop from off the coast of Maine.